I don't usually make a review a week after I just made one, but Titanfall came out and definitely kept hassling me to make a review of it. Titanfall comes to us from EA or Respawn or whoever the hell made this game. Anyways, it's a game that won tons of E3 awards, but I didn't really see the appeal in it. I've always been more of a single-player gamer. I enjoy immersive linear narratives, and Titanfall is the opposite of that. So you'd think I wouldn't be excited about a multiplayer-only shooter with no linear narrative, and I didn't think I would be either. But the guy at GameStop must be a master of mental warfare because he somehow convinced me to pre-order this instead of Watch Dogs. Anyways, when the beta came out, I signed up, and it was one of the most surprisingly absorbing experiences I've had with games all year. I love the double jumping and wall running through beautiful environments of the 2 maps included in the beta. After 2 minutes of playing, I was able to summon my first Titan. Now when I saw the E3 trailer, I prayed to EA Christ that the Titans wouldn't be as overpowered as the Mantises in Halo 4, and apparently, not everyone at EA is a total idiot because they are not, although they may have just overdone it because the Titans appear to be too easy to take out. I was able to get 10 kills and destroy 2 Titans as a pilot. I get my first Titan and I can barely last a minute. You're better off just putting it in Fowler mode. Anyways, when I picked this game up at GameStop, I noticed at the front of the case it says requires Xbox Live Gold, which makes me wonder why the game isn't download only. After I popped the disc into the tray, I was surprised to see a campaign. Campaign in the largest quotation marks your monitor will allow. Campaign, similar to the way Mortal Kombat has a campaign. It's basically a bunch of multiplayer games strung together by people talking about how bad and evil the other team is. Once in a while there's a scripted event or even a cutscene, but for the most part it's basically go kill everyone while us important guys do the thing that's supposedly happening off camera. There are 2 halves to the campaign. First you play as the generic sci-fi army, the IMC, and then you get to play the exact same missions as the surprisingly well-equipped militia. So here's what I gathered from the story. There are 2 guys who used to work at the IMC together. Then they ran some simulations to see who would do better if one guy commanded the IMC and the other the militia. So obviously the next thing that happens is that one of them betrays the IMC to fight for the militia. Although it's later revealed that the simulations resulted in a tie, so one wonders why he even betrayed the IMC. The game ended very abruptly. There wasn't much of a conclusion. What else can you expect of a company like EA? They won't be involved in a game unless it can be turned into a multi-million-dollar franchise. If I had 2 tips for enjoying Titanfall, it would be these. 1. Never run on the ground. The Titans will step on you. And 2. Use the Atlas Titan. Ogre and Strider Titans are walking death traps. I couldn't wait until I unlocked the Ogre Titan because of its superior shields, but it isn't until you stop using the Atlas Titan that you realize how crucial the superior damage is. It's one of Titanfall's smaller flaws, but a flaw nonetheless. Its biggest flaw is probably the fact that it doesn't have local multiplayer. Why doesn't Titanfall have local multiplayer? I understand why it doesn't have other game modes like single-player campaign. It's to perfect the multiplayer, but local multiplayer doesn't seem like something that would sacrifice that. Maybe they will have it in Titanfall 2, Titanfall 3, Titanfall 4, Titanfall 5, Titanfall 6, Titanfall 7, Titanfall 8, Titanfall 9, Titanfall 10, Titanfall 11, Titanfall 12, Titanfall 13, Titanfall 14, Titanfall 15, Titanfall 16, Titanfall 17, Titanfall 18, Titanfall... Titanfall 90, Titanfall 91, Titanfall 92, Titanfall 93, Titanfall 94, Titanfall 95, Titanfall 96, Titanfall 98, Titanfall 99, Titanfall